Hey everyone, welcome back to Lights On Podcast.
Yeah.
If you can
It's pretty interesting.
deep work,
Yeah, that's the book.
I might download it, because I need something.
It's actual mad. It even like tells you, because the whole goal for the book was to do more work in less time so you have more time to do fun things.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
nice.
the whole fundamentals of the book.
Is it that book?
Yeah.
$24.
Spotify, it's free, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was the one that told you that.
Spotify's free.
I was the one that taught you that,
I
mate.
told one of the boys that. He was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, hey,
This
I've been doing
guy.
this for a while.
Nah, this guy's
I've been
taking
doing
my
this for a
glory.
while.
So I found out that it was free because I was like, one day I was like, went to go and buy a book, and then I was like, but maybe I'll see if it's an audiobook instead. And then I was like, and then I saw, and they're all free if you got premium. So there's a little tip for you guys.
Yeah. Audiobooks are all free on Spotify.
I don't like audiobooks though. I like to read.
Reading is good too. That'll naturally.
No, but I feel like it stays in my mind
Oh yeah.
a lot better.
Oh, fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright. The book also talks about one of the strategies used is whenever you start feeling bored and you have that instinct to go on your phone, ignore it. Like that will over time that trains your brain to stick into doing boring things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you're like literally just sitting down doing nothing?
Then sit down and do nothing.
No, but like.
Oh, if you're chilling out, yeah. I mean, you don't really need to distract yourself
Yeah.
if you're chilling out, unless the goal is like meditation or introspection.
Yeah, true.
It depends.
Introspection, yeah. Reflection.
It depends. If you're actually just chilling out, yeah, watch a movie, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I would recommend avoiding TikTok, but
I don't have
yeah,
TikTok.
you don't have to. Yeah, mad. So you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but YouTube's got YouTube Shorts, so it's pretty much the same thing as TikTok.
So avoid YouTube Shorts. Long form content's really good
Yeah.
because you kind of have to watch like a 2-hour, 3-hour thing.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of that. But I'm on TikTok too, but so it just depends. There's a balance, I guess.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about?
Business, bro. Business. I want to talk about. Do I? Yeah.
Don't.
Actually, do I have any questions for you? Yeah, I do. Yeah, is the procrastination, what's holding you back? Still. Like we talked about it earlier. I don't know if you want to talk about it now.
Yeah, well, I just think I think that, so like Brian and I were having a conversation earlier. I don't think it's procrastination because like I don't even feel like it's hard. Like I haven't even felt the urge to even like sit down and.
Actually, I've got a few questions to you, eh?
Like what?
Having days off. Because I don't have days off, eh?
Having days off.
Yeah. Like I don't have days off.
Yeah, so what's your question?
So my question is, why does the need to have a day off happen for you?
Because I want to have a day off.
True.
Like I like relaxing.
Yeah.
And I think because I had responsibility thrusted on me since I was a little girl.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then that's followed me through, like, you know, I'm 16 and I kind of had to grow up super fast and start fending for myself. So it's like I've always had a lot of responsibility on my shoulders.
Interesting.
So I love, like one of the best feelings for me is waking up one day and thinking to myself, I've got no plans today. Like I've got nothing that I actually have to attend to.
Yeah.
Like my day is free. I can do whatever I want to today.
Yeah.
So like for me, that's like, it's liberating, it's free. So it's not like, fuck, like I don't want to, even if I have my own business, because I will be providing a service. So the business won't operate if I'm not there, right? I don't want to do that. Like I love doing that work, but I don't want to do it 24 hours a day, every single day of the week. Like I don't thrive on that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like I don't want my life to be centered around work. Like there's other things that I want to do. So like, for instance, I want to garden. I want to start cooking a lot more.
To me, it sounds like you're a mad homebody, eh?
Yeah, I am.
Like if you didn't have to work, you wouldn't.
No,
You'd
I
actually
would
just chill out.
100%.
If your partner saw everything out, you'd be like, sweet.
Oh no, that's not true.
Okay, why?
Because I used to be in that dynamic and I hated it.
Because
And
you
it
had
felt
no
like
control.
it wasn't even about control. It was like it felt like someone else. Oh yeah, maybe it was someone else had control over my life and I didn't have complete freedom.
Interesting.
So like I always want to be able to provide for myself, or have the capability to do that because I think that security comes from inside.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to provide myself security, and that's not in anyone else's hands. And I think that if you were dependent on your partner financially, the security is in their hands.
Interesting. Very interesting.
But like my goal is to be successful enough that like I only really have to work when I want to work.
So how would you curate that lifestyle for yourself? I know he's big on you have the vision, so it will come to you.
But if I was to like actually put down the stepping stones,
Yeah, like how would you make that a reality?
so I think
What would that path look like?
so obviously I'd have to initially start practice. So like I would open up my own practice and then I'd start seeing clients throughout the day. And then I think from there, like you'd obviously evolve and you'd develop your skill set. You'd finesse it.
Yeah.
Essentially. I think from all the information that I would gather from seeing those clients, I think that I would either develop that into a book or I would open, like, I'd have my own YouTube channel that would be specifically like kind of because I've become a specialist in that area, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you'd
So,
be creating ways to generate passive income.
yeah,
So like
so
the
I do book,
royalties,
yeah,
YouTube will pay you.
royalties, or, add money.
And then do you count YouTube as work?
Yeah, because, oh, yeah, it would, because there'd be a lot of work that would have to go into it.
So for example, if you had an editor and all you had to do was they set everything up and then you just talk on camera, just like you are now, and then you just have to do that maybe 3 times a week. But I know you naturally would want to talk about it every day. Do you see that as work? And your editor handles the rest.
I'd see it as a part of work, yeah.
True.
Yeah, definitely. And then I think as well, like I would eventually like to do something like similar to like what Tony Robbins does, like seminars and stuff
Seminars
like
on
that.
stage, yeah.
Yeah, so then there's money from that. But I would then back away from doing private practice.
True.
Yeah.
And then you just stick to the seminars on stage.
Yeah, because I think I see the private practice aspect of the career ladder as just finessing my skill set
Yeah.
and gaining more information
Yeah.
from a plethora of different people.
Yeah.
So I'd start being able to see different patterns, different themes. I'd be
Yeah.
able, and then I'd be able to try and explain that to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that on a collective level, this is some of the main themes and patterns that I see.
And then if you were financially stable and could have your garden and your own private island, would
Yeah.
you still want to do that? Money not involved? Like be on stage?
I do it for free.
You do it for free. YouTube, would you do that for free?
Yeah, I do that for free.
So it's almost like
I do it
that
for free
is-
now.
It's almost like that is part of your ideal reality.
Yeah.
So I feel like in your eyes, that doesn't really count as work. However, it can generate revenue.
I mean, like, I definitely do see it as work. I
Yeah.
mean, writing a book would be a whole nother ball game. Like, obviously, you'd be doing it with someone else to assist in writing, but like, it's a whole nother ball game, and there's a lot of mental concentration that needs to go into that. So for me, that's work. Like, it's not mindless. Like, for instance, if I'm gardening, it's mindless. I'm very focused in the moment.
So do you want to live the rest of your life mindless if you didn't have to worry about money?
Yeah, so like, yeah. Oh no, I think that one of the greatest things that you can do is to share. Like, what's the point in gaining all this knowledge and wisdom if you are just going to keep it in?
Yeah, true.
I feel like it's your birthright to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think through sharing, it comes back to you. It multiplies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So business first, you gain the experience, and then you just start sharing,
yeah,
and that'll just generate its own money, and you will create that security to go on gardens and then talk whenever you feel like talking. You probably have an agent who can book you gigs. You can be like, yes, no,
yeah,
maybe, nah, I'll take this month off, go to
yeah.
my island. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll have a month off and I'll just go on a vacay. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I just like, I'm not like you.
And then when you get bored, you just come back and do some gigs.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing. Like, I don't think I'd get bored. Like, I really want to go back to, I really want to facilitate a lifestyle that's kind of very different to the mainstream way of living now.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to grow all of my own fruit and vegetables.
Yeah.
I want to make everything from scratch. I really want to start getting into cooking because I had a realization, because you know how I said I hate cooking? Like, I'm good at cooking, but I hate it.
Yeah.
The only reason why I hate it is because my main caregivers, when I saw them, they were never in a state of enjoyment when they were cooking. It seemed like a burden to them.
Yeah.
And they'd always carry on about it, like, oh, like, you know, I've just like slaved over this hot stove all day. Like, you're, you know, if you're not going to eat it, you're ungrateful kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I never saw it in a positive light. But
You made me that one sandwich, and you're like, yay. This is the
yeah, but
best.
like, I think as well, like, I think I programmed myself to believe that cooking's not fun.
But you enjoy it. Now you enjoy it.
I'm trying to reprogram my mind to see it as enjoying, like,
Why are you trying to reprogram it?
because like I want to enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. And I want to make everything from scratch and things like that. So yeah.
True.
And like have my own chickens, have my own animals and stuff like that, my own farm animals.
Are you gonna be killing the chickens?
Yeah.
Like how? Like with your hands, neck,
No, I'm gonna chop their head off.
axe, head off,
Yeah,
blood
that's what you
everywhere.
do.
What if it like runs around and it's squirting blood everywhere?
I've seen it before.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, yum.
They do that.
Yeah, you're like, yay, blood.
No, well, I just think it's a
It's
better
raining.
way than getting it from like all these hormone pumped chickens that you just get from. You know what? One of the girls at work, she bought a chicken and she accidentally left in one of the work vans, right? And 2 days later, right, she went and got it. It wasn't even for her, it was for her dogs. And it looked exactly the same as what they do when they're first sold in the shops, right? It didn't even smell. Like, it had not deteriorated whatsoever. And I was like, yuck. I was like, I'm never getting a rotisserie chicken ever again.
That's
because crazy. I was like, what if they put in this chicken that it's not even,
Whatever they did,
that's not good.
it's not good for you, but it's good for the company.
Yeah, I know, it's horrendous.
Whatever company it was.
Yeah, it's good for the profits.
Yeah. Make a chicken and keep it in there for months. Be like, oh, it was only Best Buy 2027.
Well, my auntie used to work at Coles and she said some of the vegetables that they used to get in were like already frozen for a year before they'd defrost them and put them on the shelves.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, eh?
And it makes sense because sometimes I buy veggies from Coles and Woolworths, and by the time like 2 days later I get it home and it's already started to like just falling apart. It's just disintegrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I want to go back to the confidence thing, eh? I remembered one of our friends who lacks in confidence. And I want to know what your advice for him would be. I'm going to give my advice. No, I want you to give your advice first, and I'll give my advice.
My advice would be identifying the beliefs behind what's making him unconfident. Because when you really think it's like when you're unconfident, you're scared.
What is the fix, bro? I don't even know. What about for me? What would be the fix for me? Because I refuse to talk to anyone these days. These days I do.
What's the fix for you for what?
Yeah, confidence. I can't approach anyone anymore.
Yeah, but you're a liar. I feel like if you really wanted to, you would.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but for that guy,
it's different, but because I've got like a mad
because you have
of good references, experiences.
You have chickens on yourself. That's why you're not unconfident because in your mind you're like, why should I be unconfident? Look, I'm ripped. Look at a six pack. Like, Like, look at me.
That's not. That's not.
Look how
No.
much testosterone I
No.
have.
No, actually,
Yes.
no. I'm like everyone I've talked
Mate, you
to,
told me
they're
a
out of my
story
league.
about like
Whoa!
he didn't even realize.
Hold up.
So he was
Let's just calm down.
He blacked
Let's just-
out when he was drinking, and then he ended up going home with this chick, and then he didn't realize, and then he woke up the next morning. Do you not remember telling me the story? He woke up the next morning, and then he looked over and saw the chick, and then he didn't even remember if he slept with her or not. And then he's like, yeah, but I saw like she had this like smile on her face, and he was like, yeah, she looked really happy in the morning. Like, so like obviously we did. I'm like, what the fuck? You've got tickets. Do you not remember telling me that story?
Nah, see, the reason I had, I'm just gonna expose myself. The reason I had that reaction is because there's been a few times where I blacked out and woke up in girls' beds that I don't remember. But that specific story, yeah, I do remember. I don't remember telling you, but I do remember that story.
Yeah. And like he's like, yeah, I saw the smile on her face, and she just looks so happy. So like.
Nah, some of those blackouts, bruh, they're not good. Not good.
Yeah, this is why I worry about you.
That was one of the alright ones. Some of them, bruh, not.
This is why I worry about you being taken advantage of.
Yeah, nah, impossible.
Nah.
Impossible.
Gotta be careful
Impossible.
when you go to Dubai.
No Dubai prince is touching me. No.
He said he's going to move to Dubai and just start partying all the time. I'm like, mate, you
100%,
get blacked out. I'm
bruh.
like, one of these days you're going to get blacked out and a bloody
100%.
Dubai prince is going to
I
find
don't even
you.
know if I can
And then
put
you're going
this
to wake
on.
up next...
Bro, this might affect my business one day. Bruh. Nah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Is this the guy you want? Nah, bro. Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
I'm gonna be myself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
party up. I reckon party up, work hard. Oh, this is something I actually do really want to say. I'm gonna touch on the guy who needs more confidence first.
You didn't even let me respond.
I thought you did.
No, you cut me off.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, so I'm joking.
You've got no energy for this right now.
I don't know. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Now go.
No, so what I would do if I was that guy, I would identify I'd become aware of my thoughts, I'd watch my thoughts, and then I'd identify the belief system behind why he feels unconfident. Because he obviously believes in something. Like, the only reason why he has any type of emotion, and the emotion he would be feeling would be fear, the only reason why he feels that is because it's connected to a belief. So the fastest way to change, like Brian has a different approach. Brian does it through action and he does it through repetition.
Yeah.
So just keep exposing, like exposure. So like keep exposing yourself to the thing and then eventually you get over it. It's one way to do it. But the quickest way, and I mean like you can do it in 5 minutes, is identifying the belief. And then, so what happens is the way that sometimes we will form negative beliefs is we'll just start believing something, but we don't actually close off the neural network in our brains. So we'll just be like, I believe I'm fat, you know?
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
if you add on to the end of it, I believe I'm fat because what's the payoff? I believe I'm fat because the payoff is, I don't know, I'm not fat, so I don't know.
Nah, you
used to be
You
fat.
know,
You used to be fat. Why did you used to believe you were fat?
I believed I was fat because I got picked on at school.
Yeah, I believed I'm fat because
Came last in cross country.
I believe I'm fat because I got
That's
picked on
true
at
story.
school. And I choose to believe, this is how you close off the neural network, and I choose to believe that because I think it benefits me. That closes off the neural network there, so that does a full loop around. And once you've done the full loop around, then you can go ahead and reprogram it. And you reprogram it by reflecting in your past on times when that belief hasn't been true. So it's like the exposure way, but instead of completely exposing yourself in physical reality, you do it in mental reality.
Yeah, because your brain can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I was fat, but what was it? I don't know what the payoff. Does it always have to be a payoff? Surely
yeah, there's
not.
always a payoff, or we're not going to hold on to that belief. We're not going to.
But
We always path of least resistance, like you were saying. We will only hold on to something if we believe it benefits us somewhere.
No, because the day I came last at that cross country thing, and I was like, okay, I'm fat. I started training, running every morning, and I changed that very quickly.
Yeah.
So I don't think there was I think I was just unaware that I was fat in the first place.
Oh yeah, maybe you weren't aware of it.
Yeah, I was just like eating too much, but I had no idea. I was like, oh, there's this other kid. He's definitely the fattest in the school.
Oh well,
And then he beat me in cross country. I was like, fuck, I might be the fat. Okay, and I started training.
Yeah, but there's one that you do believe. So Brian believes that he'll only remain fit if he eats a certain way.
Nah, I can eat different ways.
Yeah, but like what your one Guzman's a week, that's not completely.
No. I can eat whatever I want.
You went out to dinner and you still like were sticking to your eating regime.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying to you. You don't have any flexibility in it. So there is a belief there that is saying that I can only keep this body if I eat a certain way. But that's just a belief because that's not true.
Mate, if I was eating Maccas and KFC every day.
No, I'm not saying Maccas and KFC every day, but you can have one little bit of chocolate and you're not gonna fucking turn fat.
Yeah, but I got zero self-discipline.
Yeah, but if I just give you one piece and say you can't have any more and then hide
I'll go home and buy chocolate.
No, you won't.
I probably won't.
Exactly. That's what
But
I'm
of
saying.
the craving, bruh. I don't need that craving. The craving will come back.
You won't even be craving it.
No, yes.
Literally, I had
craving.
4 pieces of chocolate last night
No.
and a whole block left.
I've been through, bro. When I cut out sugar, I had mad cravings for ages, and all of that is completely gone. I haven't had lollies since.
So you don't eat anything with sugar in it? At all?
No, ice cream. I had ice cream. But even that was like a few weeks ago, and then once a week, I'd fucking eat ice cream, and I'd have those cravings. It'd piss me off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And now I've got no cravings, mostly because there's no ice cream in the house.
Why does it piss you off though? Like, is it because you don't have control over it? Or you feel like you don't have control over it?
Nah, it pisses me off because it gets me off track. I don't hit my macros when I eat ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's literally like, it's always at the end of the day, at the end of the night, when my dopamine's at the least, like minuscule, where you got zero self-control, and I'm just like your uncle who used to pig out at night, because that's the time you're the weakest day, when you're tired, your brain can't work properly. I'm like, fuck, I could go for some ice cream. And I just eat it. And I'm like, no. The next day I'd wake up, like, no, what are you doing, mate? And then the cravings would be there. Like, this is annoying. I feel like ice cream right now. I don't need to be feeling like ice cream right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. It's like a cycle. It's not just the one thing. It's a snowball. It's annoying, but that's just how. That one time I played PlayStation last night, I can't stop talking about it because my receptors have been hit hard. So now I know in my brain I crave playing that game. I can't touch it for a while.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to be thinking about it as deeply as I am.
So is that the real reason why you didn't go in today?
You know.
Yeah, but you're going to be there tomorrow.
I am, yeah.
What are you going to do?
I've got heaps of work to do.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I won't have a chance.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So I'll be sweet. I'll be sweet.
Hmm.
But in my head now, I still know that I can't touch that game ever again.
Yeah.
Even though, because it was so fun. So like, even little things, like one time you might think, oh, I can just have a bit here and a bit there. Abstinence, complete abstinence is easier than moderation.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
100%. Because whenever you do try that thing again, you're going to crave to do it again, and it's going to be hard.
Yeah, but then at the same time, like, fuck, like our time on this planet, or in this lifetime, I should say, is so short. And it's like, I understand that discipline is super important, but should we restrict ourselves to the things that bring us joy?
That's another thing. So I believe, no, for sure not. However, I'm going to be on this earth for what, maybe another 60 years? 3 years of sacrifice. I'm talking about my goals and how I structure my finances. 3 years of sacrifice means I have 57 years of financial freedom. That's how I see it.
I get that financially. I totally get that financially, but I'm not talking about in terms of finances.
Or like food and that.
Yeah, like just food, or like, for instance, like...
When I'm in Dubai, do you think I'm going to be fucking not eating?
Like, what, you won't have your big old container
Yeah,
of
you think I'll be eating
rice?
chicken and rice when I'm in Dubai? No, of course not. I'm doing it now because it's time effective, and by that point, I'll probably have a chef.
Yeah, true.
And then I don't even have to worry about not eating shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a tiny bit of sacrifice means the rest of my. It's just like, what's that called? Prolonging pleasure
Yeah.
or whatever it is. Yeah, just a tiny bit like foregoing immediate pleasure, immediate gratification.
Oh, immediate
I'm
gratification.
foregoing immediate gratification for long-term pleasure in a few more years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I see it. So it's not like a permanent thing. I'm obviously not gonna live like this forever, but I reckon just 2-3 years and then 57 years of my life is completely different.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
sweet.
Yeah.
Rather than having the funds now and then living a life of mediocre for the rest of my life.
Oh my God, Brian, like literally you are going to be a millionaire, 100%. Your mindset is so tuned to it. Like it
Yeah,
has to happen.
yeah, exactly.
It
Because
has to, yeah.
I also believe that too. I will do things to make it impossible for it not to happen.
Yeah.
So millionaire, I will do everything. So it's like everything is right. Oh, I was also listening to this thing on the drive here actually. Brandon Carter, shout out, and he was saying, oh, what was he saying? He was like, you want to do things. Fuck, where was I going with this? It was like you want. Okay, it was like if you set up your day. So when you have a big goal, it can be daunting. Like just looking at that big goal. So what you want to do instead of having that big goal, you want to split it down and then try and focus on today. Today's not that daunting. You can focus on having a good day today or having a perfect day today, whatever that looks like. So break down your big goal, break down what habits you need to hit that goal and then implement them today. So the habit could be maybe I just need to go for a 10-minute walk. And then if you do that 10-minute walk today and you tick that off as having a perfect day, you're like, yes, you'll feel good about yourself. And then tomorrow, same thing, just focus on going on that 10-minute walk. Eventually, 2 perfect days will be 3, 4, 5, you'll have a perfect week. And then you'll have a perfect month. And a few perfect months will be a perfect year. And he was comparing it to like a child. If you see a child grow once a year, you'll be like, damn, bro, this little Timmy's growing heaps, eh? But the parents can't notice the difference because he's growing like a tiny bit each day, like naturally. So when you're having a series of perfect days in 2-3 years, you might not be able to see it. But everyone else around you will. They'll be like, fuck, this guy's changed so much. And those perfect years will stack up and make success inevitable.
Yeah.
As well, the reason you want to focus on having a perfect day is because when you are working for something long term, you might not be able to see anything happen and it can get discouraging. But if you're focusing on just, okay, today was good, you know in the back of your head concretely that you are making progress because you are having a series of perfect days.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier to frame it that way as well. Yeah. There's
I like that.
it's crazy.
I'm getting super tired.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Lights On Podcast. If you need any business tips, sales, marketing, advice, hit Tiana up. She's actually an expert. She's my mentor.
Yeah.
She's coached me. She's made my business very successful, landed me the first few clients. If you need any spiritual help or guidance in your spiritual journey, hit me up. I've actually got, this is quartz.
Well,
So
you're
what-
a bit of a. Oh my God.
What that means is it's a cleanser, spiritual
Literally,
cleanser.
the other day at work, I found a huge what are they called? Like quartz. I literally did a huge rock. I've got to show you. I should have put it on camera to show everyone. I found it randomly. Like, how lucky is that?
Bro, you know, like star sign and like crystal girls for guys, that's like the biggest red flag, eh?
Why though?
Oh, cause I don't know. I know actually, it's it's because usually like you're not in touch with reality.
Oh, so do you think I'm not in touch with reality?
Yeah, that's exactly why I said that for sure.
No.
No, of course not.
Oh, okay. Then why did you like? say
No.
spiritual?
But usually it's like if you look at it, same as the way you look at some types of girls that we talked about previously.
Yeah.
You look at them and you're like, walking red flag. I can understand why you are the way you are, but I just don't want you around me.
Yeah.
So that crystal and like star sign is usually an indicator for that same thing, even though you can be different. I'm an alcoholic, but so there is always exceptions to the rule.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you're not. I mean, you might be. I don't know.
I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure.
I am. I love my star sign.
Oh yeah.
I'm rising Sagittarius.
I am a rising Sagittarius.
I'm rising Uranus.
Actually, find out what time you were born. And I'll
I'm
do.
so good. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.
Thank you, guys.